been begging for a bite, but I have the chance to experience now with you something from Egg Harbor. If you're familiar with the Faroe Island salmon from Egg Harbor that we've been bringing in, it's within the past year that the salmon has been new. The same center cut pieces, the same thing that we're talking about, but taken one step further, already placed on cedar planks in the packaging. So this is how you prepare it. And then you can choose to either serve it with the plank underneath, or you can take it off, but it imparts a different flavor. It's 51302. Brittany Rastelli, who's been bringing the Faroe Island salmon for quite a while now, is joining us.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You know I am so excited about this because I remember my first experience having salmon on a cedar plank, and it was my 21st birthday at a beautiful restaurant in upstate New York that was a historic old restaurant. And I remember seeing it on the menu and thinking, should I, shouldn't I? And it was one of the most heavenly things I've ever had, and it felt so luxurious. I never would have thought I could have done that in my house.
At home,
now.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So tell us a little bit, before we get into the cedar plank portion, a little bit about the Faroe Islands and the actual salmon we're talking about.
Exactly. So the Faroe Islands are located just north of Scotland. They're in this beautiful, pristine waters. They have a really cold, icy temperature that's maintained through a strong Arctic current that's constantly flowing through the waters. It's just the perfect location to raise salmon, and they really thrive there. So today we brought you a nice side of salmon that you can see what it looks like before it's filleted.
Look at this. This is the real deal.
So
I love this.
You have the gorgeous, vibrant color and the white marbling. And when the marbling breaks down when you're cooking it, it gives you that sweet, buttery flavor that you're going to taste in a minute. But it's all your omega-3s. The salmon are fed all-natural, hormone-free diet.
Which is important if you're serving this to your family and you care about what they're eating. And take a look at what you're seeing in front of you. Here are the raw pieces on their cedar planks. And so when you get these at home, each one of these is individually packaged,
They're
correct?
individually packaged. They're blast frozen. So what that means is it comes out of the water, it gets filleted, and then it's put on a pre-soaked cedar plank.
Okay, so it's already pre-soaked, so we don't need to worry about that.
You don't have to do anything. The work is done for you. It gets individually packaged and blast frozen. So you're receiving 10 of them. So if just you want one, you can open it up, defrost it in cold water for about 30 minutes, or the night before. These can actually cook from frozen as well.
Is that right?
So if you're pressed for time, just put them on a cookie sheet.
Okay.
About 325, 350. Low, around a low heat, and depending on what temperature you like your salmon. I know you and I are medium rare girls.
Yes,
that's
with
what
everything,
these are
I'm medium rare.
for you today.
More on the rare than even on the
More
medium.
medium rare.
But
so
you know
go about
what?
15, 25 minutes, depending on what temperature you like.
I love the fact that you're getting 10 of them. Think about that, 10 of them at your sale price that will be expiring at the end of the day. That means they're less than $10 each. The last time you went to a seafood restaurant, were you lucky enough to even see cedar plank salmon? And if you did, what was your price? It was not less than $10 a piece because your shipping is completely free. It can be an immensely considered purchase when you get it at the restaurant. So what does cedar plank offer in terms of flavor?
So the cedar plank is just giving you a light, smoky, infused flavor. So I'm sure you're tasting that right now because yours is completely plain. It's just...
That, you know what, that kills me because every time I have had the Faroe Island salmon on the air, and I love the flavor that's been infused here from the cedar plank. It's rich, it's just a hint smoky. They're never seasoned, and that's amazing because usually fish needs some kind of seasoning to have a delicious flavor. This is starting so stellar. You can be incredibly minimal with this.
You can, and so again, you can eat it just how you're having it right now with nothing. And then it can take on other flavors too. So it's not such a strong smoky flavor that you can't add your favorite seasonings. Some people like a bourbon glaze, some people like maple. I personally like fruit salsas with my salmon.
Perfection.
So this is, that I made just before, just a little pineapple, some red peppers, and some cilantro, and that's it.
And you know what? We have a very finite amount of these to go around. So my suggestion, this is one of those that I believe you can get immediately as well as November or December. So if you want to get it immediately, get it at home now. You can grill with this, right?
This is a great option to grill. Again, you put it on your grill. Since it is a cedar plank, you want to cook it a little bit lower than you normally would. So I would go a little lower, a little slower on the grill. but it's a great entertainment piece. People ask all the time, well, what do I do with the plank? You know, we have it displayed on the planks because it takes the work out for you. It looks gorgeous the way it is.
It looks beautiful. I would, but you don't have to. You can remove it from the plank.
You can remove it from the plank and put it on your plate.
Super special. So again, you're getting a total of 10 of them, and they're a hearty size. They're not 4 or 5 ounces. They're actually 6 ounces each, and 51302, every one individually wrapped. Grab those 4 easy pays and get this home just so that you have it before that price expires at the end of the day. Brittany, thank you so very much.
Yeah.
Oh my word. Leah Williams is here next with the most adorable set of tins from Cheryl's Cookies, and wait till you see the flavor in the assortments.
Oh, Sharon, you're absolutely right. So, you know, there are certain gifts that just, well, most gifts make you happy, but there are certain gifts that make you extra happy. And the gift of Cheryl's Cookies will certainly do that.